My name is Jen Patrick, and I'm the executive director here at the Shack. You may be wondering, what exactly is the Shack? Well, we are a drop-in center, which means that when we're open, anyone from the grades of 5th grade up through 12th grade can come and go as they please. Um, they come here to hang out with their friends and play games, video games, all sorts of stuff. We'll show you that in a little bit. We'll take a tour inside. But we do have supervisors here at all times, and the supervisors are here not only to make sure that they behave, but also they're here to show them exactly who Jesus is. And we do that by showing them love, grace, mercy. A big one is forgiveness. This generation really does struggle with violence as being the solution to everything, and we're showing them the power of forgiveness, and that we don't need to turn to violence ever. So we do work with a lot of at-risk kids, and so they are coming from homes where they don't feel loved and or feel safe, and we try to provide that for them, provide a safe place for them to hang out with their friends. We also are working with kids that come from homes where their families are afraid of churches. They see us as a bunch of haters inside that building, and we are bridging that gap by showing them that Christians aren't a bunch of haters. That we love Jesus, and Jesus loves them, and we're going to show them that. We are not a youth group because we are just a drop-in center, and so we don't have any dedicated programming like a youth group would. But we are reaching these kids that are missed by traditional youth groups because they don't feel safe walking through church doors, and so they come to the Shack. They feel loved, and over time, you can just see them soften their opinion towards churches. They I've had a parent once tell me that they couldn't walk through a church door or God might smite them with a lightning bolt. And so we're really working on those barriers and breaking them down to where these kids feel safe walking through the doors. And that's exactly where churches fit in because we break down those barriers and we show them that churches are loving and not full of a bunch of haters, but full of a bunch of people that will just love you for who you are. Just like Jesus does. And so, anyway, so I'm telling you a little about what we are as the Shack, but let me take you inside and let's take a quick little tour of what inside the building looks like. All right, so here, let's take just a quick little tour or walk through the building as it currently is. So when you first enter the door, you can go into this smaller room, which we have like a Wii U, a Nintendo Switch, an Xbox 360. We do have a couple arcade games. And then we also have in the kitchen, we have like snacks they can purchase. We do try to keep the price down, so it's pretty affordable. We do have a fridge that's full of different options for soda to drink and tea. We do have board games that they can play. And then we do have our essential bag ministry that we started a couple of years ago, where they can receive this backpack full of daily hygiene items, just things that like shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, hairbrushes, just the things that we tend to take for granted. These kids just don't have access to those. So they can receive a backpack for free. And then if they run out of those items, they need a refill, they can just come in and grab a refill card and just turn this into the supervisor. And then we fill that up, and they can swing back by the Shack and pick that up. So this is where they do sign in when they arrive. This is what the bag looks like when they do pick up their refill. So in the 2 years we've been doing that ministry, we have handed out at least 50 backpacks, which those are what they receive the first time only. Any refills they receive in the bags, the paper bags. So again, we have handed out over 50 backpacks to both female and males. And then we have handed out over 60 refills to these students as well. You can see over here, we do provide free Bibles. If they would like a Bible, they can just grab one. We have different options you can do. Not going to lie, this one is the most popular one that they like to grab. These are prizes for our prize drop that we have over here. We have tables for card games or that they can sit and play games with their friends. We do have a drawing wall or an art wall where they can either hang up their drawings or just simply coloring in some coloring sheets. We do have some very talented Shack kids coming. We do have a pool table where they can play pool. We do have VR, virtual reality, that they can use. We do have 2 Xboxes. We have an Xbox Series X and an Xbox Series S. Those seem to be the favorite. We do also have swing sets, a basketball court, and a volleyball net that can be moved around. We do have like footballs and soccer balls that they can use on the grass as well. All right, well, now that you've seen a tour of the Shack, if you're wondering how there's any way that you can help out, we do have multiple ways. The first and foremost one is prayer. We have been around for over 20 years, and I attribute that success to our prayer warriors. God has been good and has blessed the Shack. Second way could be a supervisor. If this seems to be something that you feel comfortable with and you love Jesus and you would like to help the younger generation learn and love Jesus, then this is the perfect place for you. And if you would like to do that, let me know and we'll get you an application. Also, board members. We are looking for new board members as well. And so if you don't feel comfortable working directly with the teens, but you would like to be a part of the decision making, then the board is the perfect place for you. So if you are interested in any of these, please let me know. For prayer requests, we do have a text thread where we send out prayer requests so you can stay up to date on what the Shack needs prayer on. So please, again, reach out and let us know. We are an open book. Our website has any information you're wondering about the Shack, including our finances. You want to know where our money goes, please check out our website. And if you have any questions or concerns that you can't find on the website, then please do not hesitate to reach out. Give me a call, text me, show up on my front doorstep, whatever you need to do. Please don't hesitate to reach out and ask. So thank you again for letting us be here and talk to you guys, and thank you for being willing to listen.